Thank you so much for being part of episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 now. Wow, we're so grateful. We love you so much. Thank you for the love you're showing us. The many who have subscribed, the many who are sharing, the many who are enjoying love at Sobolo. We are so grateful. Love indeed. It's like Sobolo. It have sugar, it have ginger, it have secret spices, it have bitter things. But when all is put together, it becomes love like Sobolo. Today we are demystifying the idea of marriage. What is marriage? Demystifying it. Wow. So if you are about to marry, last week we have looked at the second part of marry me, and now you are ready to marry. What is marriage? What is marriage? First of all, friends, marriage is the lifelong union of one man and woman. In the African Ghanaian context, that is the definition. In other parts of the world, there will be other definitions. There will be other ideologies, contemporary ideology, new world ideologies. We are not interested in those for the context of love, like Sobolo for now. Friends, lifelong union of one man and one woman. Wow! It is lifelong. That is the emphasis. It is not temporal. And from those of us who are Christians, it is God who initiated and created marriage. So marriage is not to be entered into or thought of lightly. It is not jokes. It's not for joke. It is not something that you try. So there's an expression in Ghana, we say, ma try, ma kwe. No, marriage is a lifelong union of one man and one woman. I hope it is clear, and I know you are enjoying a love like Sobolo, and we are demystifying marriage. Marriage is a lifelong union. If it is a lifelong union, then you have to prepare to enter it. We don't enter it anyhow. We enter with preparation. We enter with thoughtfulness. We enter carefully. We enter plan. And we enter understanding what we are entering. Now, let's understand some terminologies in the Ghanaian context. In Ghana and in most parts of Africa, you hear people say we are engaged. No, there is nothing like engagement. It is a wrong term. We are engaged, as will happen in Europe. So to my friends who are watching from Germany and the US and Thailand and other parts of the world, when they say engagement, it has a certain meaning. But for us in Africa, we have customary marriage. That is the first. For us, marriage is not between individuals. It's between families. It is not just a man and a woman. So for example, I live in Frankfurt, Germany. I'm a German. I meet somebody I like. I just say, oh, I love you, we live for some, I'm okay with you. I put a ring on her hand, we are engaged. Nobody cares. That is engagement in that context. But for us in Africa, what we do is customary marriage. Get it right, my friends. Get it right. We don't do engagement as is done in other parts of the world. What we do is customary marriage. It is proper marriage that involves families. That cleared. Who qualifies to marry? Somebody who has capacity, who is of sound mind. Somebody who can think for him or herself. So the guy you are dating, if he can't think for himself, every day, my mother, my father, my sister, my friends, hey, pause, think again. Demystify marriage. Somebody who can think for him or herself and has capacity to marry. So in the Ghanaian context, you have to be 16 and above, then you need permission, you need consent, but 18 is the ideal or above. But somebody is not necessarily even 18, 20 or age, but somebody who is matured in the mind, matured bodily, matured spiritually, matured psychologically, emotionally. Somebody who can take care of his or her emotions and can add on somebody's emotion to his or her life. demystifying marriage. So we are saying that we don't do engagement, we do traditional marriage or customary marriage. And our idea as Africans of marriage is that it is between families, two families. So it is proper and correct marriage. Again, in Ghana, we have the Mohammedan marriage. So that is for friends who are Muslims, who are in the Islamic faith. They have their own, and then you follow according to the Imam, and the rules are there. Then we have ordinance marriage, what some call Cap 127, and the rules are spelled out clearly for those who can do Cap 127. You need to publish bans, you go to your district assembly, registrar general, all those legal aspects you take, and then after 21 days you take to your pastor, a marriage registrar can come in, you can have special license. We'll take time to explain this in subsequent editions, so you can marry. There is nothing like Christian marriage in Ghana, in our constitution or in our laws. There is nothing like Christian marriage. So what we call wedding, in its effect, is not Christian marriage. I explain. So also, what is Christian marriage? So Pastor Little, what is Christian marriage? So what do you mean? Christian marriage is marriage where the people involved have resolved to follow the tenets, the requirement of marriage according to the Bible. So people could even have customary marriage if they are following what God requires according to the Bible. That is a Christian marriage. Your marriage is not Christian because you did it in the church. Get it once and for all. Your marriage is not Christian because the bishop, the archbishop, the papa, the apostle general, the anointed man bless and put hands on you. It doesn't make it Christian marriage. Your marriage is not Christian marriage because you wore white and it was officiated in a church. It will only qualify to be a Christian marriage if you choose to follow what Christians are required to do in marriage. If you do that, then it is Christian marriage. Today, we are trying to demystify marriage. We are saying that marriage is a lifelong union between a man and a woman. From the African Ghanaian context, that is our definition. In other parts of the world, there are other definitions. But for us, this is our definition of marriage. We are saying that for us, we have customary marriage, we don't have engagement. So stop saying engagement. The thing is customary marriage. For us, marriage is not between individuals, it's between families, two families. So when families are coming together, and you are saying it's engagement. Engagement is when two Germans, two Americans meet somewhere without family, the two of them. So we engage to one another, we put ring on the hand. That is not marriage. And they don't even call it marriage. Ours is full. Families are involved. Uncles, aunties, friends. If there's a set day, it is done in the open. And if it's dairy cow, you have to present. If it is drinks, you have to present. So for us, ours is not engagement. It is customary marriage. Stop from this day saying engagement. My engagement, I've been engaged. No, you are married customarily. And we are saying again that there is also in Ghana, customary marriage, we have Mohammedan marriage, and then we have Cap 127, what some will say ordinance marriage. And I'm saying today that there is nothing like Christian marriage in the Constitution of Ghana. A marriage, I've explained, is not Christian by virtue of the fact that it was done in a church. It was blessed by the archbishop, the presiding bishop, the moderator, or whoever is your pastor, or the spiritual leader, or the divine leader. No. A marriage is not Christian by virtue of the dress you want. No. A marriage is only Christian if you choose to obey Christian principles in your marriage. That makes it Christian. Thank you for watching once again. We are so grateful. Subscribe share, and like. We want to thank our brother PK Clothing, Emmanuel, for this beautiful dress. He said, Pastor, I want to give you this dress, so use it. Thank you so much. We are so grateful. We want to thank West Africa Hardware and Deco, Uncle Victor, Auntie Angie. If you want tiles, go to West Africa Hardware and Deco. Just say, Love Like Sobolo, you have a special discount. Love Like Sobolo, they give you special discount. Thank you, West Africa Hardware and Deco. And thank you, each and everyone all around the world who are sharing, supporting us, and being part of it. We are so grateful. We want to thank Africando, the man behind the camera. He is the brain behind the whole thing. God bless Africando. If you have not subscribed to Africando, follow him. He's a young man who is brilliant. If you want your weddings, your engagements, your programs, we are talking about marriage, and you are marrying, just contact Africando and say Love Like Sobolo. You have special discounts. Thank you so much. Love Like Sobolo.